Good morning, my millionaire growth partners. My name is Otis Tucker, the world's first trillionaire. I am creating financial freedom for billions of people across this world. I am creating a million millionaires. I am the greatest leader that ever lived. I am God, people, and most important is that I manifest the words I speak. My message today, people, is to let you know that your present is not your reality. I think it's very important for people to know the distinction of their present and the vision that they have in mind. I want people to really understand what is creating their present circumstances. And I think once you understand that, then it gives you the power to be able to control it. You know? See, the current situation that you're in, regardless, whether it's a situation you like or not, realize that it's because of the way the thoughts you have had in the past and the ways that you were being. This current circumstance is a direct reflection of those thoughts and ways of being. Therefore, understanding that, then the question becomes, how do you change? How do you change your circumstances? I don't believe anybody can really change their circumstance unless they really fully understand this and take the time to learn this. Because in order for you to change, you must realize how you got where you are now in the first place. Again, it's a result of the thoughts you have had and the ways or habits and the way you've been basically in the past is a direct result right now as a result of those. Therefore, as you go about changing your future, to creating the amazing life that you want, then this is how you go about creating that, people, is that you have to really get really good at creating visions. And the truth is, you're actually really dang good at it. It's just that you are good at creating the wrong visions. Is that you have been creating a cycle of just by focusing on your present and accepting that as your reality. Like, okay, this is your reality. Then what you're doing is you choosing that. It makes it final that, okay, your circumstances is the way life is and the way it's always going to be. So if you don't change that pattern of thinking, though, is that all you're going to do is create more of the same. So my advice for you today, my instruction for you today, people, is to really get busy creating the amazing future that you want. Like, start creating those visions, because again, we think in pictures. It's easy to see the picture of your current circumstance, and that's why people duplicate the same, because it's so much easier to go with what their eyes sees versus what your mind sees, people. And that's what I'm trying to teach you today, is how to see more clearly with your mind than you do with your eyes, because whatever you focus on and choose to make it your reality shall indeed be your reality. And unfortunately, a majority of the people in this world, people, all their reality is what they see in front of them. They rely on their five senses. I've read several meetings on learning the higher faculties, the 6 higher faculties of your mind, because it will definitely help you in your creation of the amazing future that you want. And really, just like anything else, man, is that, again, because we think in picture, again, you got to exercise your mind's muscle. It's been dormant forever. It's like, it's not by accident, people. Like, school is an indoctrination to teach you how programming people to be a certain way. And, all these corporations spend tens of billions, hundreds of billions of dollars, man, to really program you to do what they want, to be consumers. What I'm teaching and sharing with you right now, people, is that you can change that by taking control of your mind. And the way you do that is start visualizing and thinking, okay, what do I want? And it ain't that hard to figure that out, people, because really the answer is within you, and I'm going to give you the answers. Every situation in your life that you do not like, then you need to think, okay, what is the opposite of the things you don't like? You know what I'm saying? And as you start thinking about that, then you will start figuring out what it is that you really do want. you know? And everything starts with desire. Is that once you figure out what it is that you really want, then it's a lot easier to move towards it, because the desire give you the motivation. And the stronger the motivation, or the stronger the desire, is the stronger the motivation. And the stronger the motivation, the stronger the passion that you're going to have as you do the things you do, which is the actions that you must take to materialize the things you want, you know? So you got to make sure that it's something that you really, really do want. And the way you intensify your desire, people, is that you got to think about, okay, this is what I'm experiencing. What is the opposite? Okay, what is going to happen when I have the opposite of what I have right now? You know, how awesome will it be when I have an amazing family, a beautiful wife and kids? You can think about all the things y'all going to do. Whatever gets you excited, man, is that you have to start thinking about those things and thinking about how is it going to make you feel. And the better it makes you feel as you're thinking about it, that's what passion and that's what the desire looks like. That's what desire is you getting excited about the things that you want. You know what I'm saying? Because you must start with that, people, is that you must develop a natural level of desire and excitement and joy and happiness and fun as you think about your future. Because who wants a future that's boring and not fun? Nobody does, people. And you know, you can't just make a goal just for making a goal's sake. That's what I'm trying to share with you, is that you have to pick and choose things that you really deep down inside of you really, really, really want, you know? And the reason for that, people, is that if it was easy, everybody would have it. You know what I'm saying? To really develop the discipline that it's going to take for you to accomplish the things you want, man, is that you're going to have to overcome the resistance to revert back to your old way of being, you know? And the only way you're going to be able to fight the temptation to go back, man, is that you have to have something that's pulling you forward. You have to be reminding yourself on a consistent basis, a daily basis, every day, people, thinking about the things you want and desire, man. And that's you creating the vision of the future you want. That is literally how you do it. Now, once you create it, I kind of said the last part, but I really want you to get it, is that after you create the vision of what you want, then you have to think about it every single day, consistently every day. And one of the easiest way to do it, people, is my vision is my affirmation. My affirmation is just words describing the visions that I see in my mind, that I recite for 10 to 15 minutes every single day without fail in front of the mirror, staring myself in the eye. You know what I'm saying? And of course, thinking about it throughout the day. Anyways, people, I hope you get that message, man. Just a real quick recap on it is that your present is not your reality. You know, it's like, what is your reality is the visions that you see, and whatever you focus on is what your future will manifest for you. So I'm encouraging you again to focus on the visions of the future that you're creating, and making sure that you build your desire, which will lead to more passion and lead to the motivation that you need, people, to overcome obstacles along the way. With that being said, people, shout out, of course, to Jamaica, the Caribbean, and Africa, man. My mandate from God and purpose for being here on this earth, man, is to unite the Caribbean. Well, first of all, to unite Jamaica. Well, first of all, is so I just said it, man. Unite Caribbean and Africa. Africa is the mother of this world. Jamaica is the eye of this world, people. And, you know, the way we accomplish that goal, people, is by uniting. United we stand, people. Divided we fall. We've been divided long enough. Let's unite, man, and really encourage and inspire each other and motivate each other and help each other to accomplish our goals and dreams. My declaration for your life right now, people, number one, is that you are a millionaire. Number two is that you're married to the person of your dreams. Number three is that you have amazing health and is in the best shape of your life, people. My prayer for you today, man, is that you really catch this message I was delivering, that your present circumstances is not your reality, people. I don't care what situation you're in. I don't care if you're homeless. Your reality is the visions, the God-given visions that you can create for yourself. Let's get busy creating those new visions, people. Y'all have a great day, and we'll talk tomorrow.